Good morning, grasshoppers. Good afternoon and good evening. We were very lucky to win our first game. Very lucky. Let's make this board just a little bit. Chess is love. Let's turn down the music from the opening sequence. There we go. Don't need it to be that loud. So I realize this screen is a little bit distant. Just a little bit distant. So I'm going to use my mouse for a moment rather than the touch screen. I'm always disappearing on this one. This stream is sponsored by Chess Informed. Okay, I was fibbing. It looks like I am going to use my touch screen. Grandmaster John Fedorowicz told me that he is now able to keep up because he doesn't have to use a mouse. He bought a touch screen and he is able to keep track with Hikaru. He beat Hikaru 3 times in a row on his non-GM account and he was banned for cheating. How sad, right? But that's how they roll. My opponent does have some experience. I'm not expected to win this game. My opponent is the better player. We'll see how it goes. Let's just batten down some hatches. Yes, it looks like he is insisting on this, huh? Takes, 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 takes. Let's go after this one. How about that? Let's go after this one. He moved his bishop twice. I had to move my knight twice. We're going to live with it. I do need coffee, that much is true. Probably I could have played knight takes a6 first. See, we have managed to get a big center, I believe. Am I concerned? Of course I'm concerned. We'll see what we can do out of this mess. We have 6 pawns to 6 pawns. A very distinct dissimilarity in the structure. Chess is love. Playing pretty well. Promised myself that I'll get out more YouTube instructional videos. Perhaps on a daily basis. Now we can play d5 with a clear conscience. Not sure that I want to play d5 with a clear conscience just yet. B2 pawn is hanging. I do wish to connect my rooks. Alright, we were expecting that. Just gonna see where he plans on going from here. Wow, fascinating. So he's okay with this, that, and the other thing. Pawn takes, bishop takes. I could get into trouble. This much is very, very true. My rook is tied down to my knight. Not so pleased about it. Expecting the next oh so natural move. See how far he's willing to go with this. Knight off sides. This song has never appealed to me. I don't understand. White and black? I don't think so. So now, okay. Rook takes a4. Rook takes a4, bishop takes c3. Fascinating. I'm getting into trouble here, by the way. There's no doubt that I'm getting into trouble in this position. And now... Interesting. Oh no, I'm pinned. I'm skewered. I don't like it one bit. Can I set him up for a tactic? Doesn't look like it, does it? Just need a rather high-level waiting move here. Let's see if he's willing. Make another waiting move. And now for something completely different. Let's just avoid any funny business. All right, is that the move that we were waiting for? That's the question. Is that the move that we were waiting for? I still haven't found what I'm waiting for. But I'm pumped. Does look a little sketchy, but we batten down the hatches. Yes. So far, so good. So I took a knight. We're going to try to keep up the pressure as best we can. Two pieces for a rook. It's still a little sketchy. Alrighty. Knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes. Just have to attack his queen at least once, but he has good counterplay. Made it a little bit easier for me than I expected. Chess is love. Your rating is good, sir. But I do need coffee. I'm going to take this opportunity to run for coffee. Thanks everyone for being here. I know it's a small crowd. We have a small but dedicated crowd. Namaste. If you've not yet subscribed on YouTube, you may check out my memorable games at that link, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to add more to my games. I have to actually remind myself that I can play well. And I have played extremely well in the past. Extremely well is relative, of course. All right. So meanwhile, I'll be right back. Coffee. Ready then? Uh-oh. Somehow I knew that I didn't withdraw from the tournament. Didn't know it for a fact. But at least let's see, we're playing knight c3. Yes, we can play for this. Let's get our headset up. Wow. Craziness. I mean, he could have played e5 straight away. Let's give him an opportunity at least to take a free pawn since he hasn't developed anything. What in the world is my opponent up to? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. All right, moment of truth here. He's about ready to close the door on bishop takes e6. Knight to g5. All right, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's just go for it. It looks like it's fun, so we will find out how fun it really is. There was also knight e5 check, along with knight to g5 check, and then queen f3, and or knight takes e6. But he always has knight f5, so it seems like he's getting something. So we got one pawn for the piece. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. This is just a little bit too helpful. I'm almost scared at how helpful he's being because we're no longer down a piece anymore. Right? Doesn't that seem scary? I don't know about you, but it seems scary to me. Normally in Sicilian positions, queen to c8 would be the best move here. But as it turns out, all the extraneous pawn moves around his king has not increased his safety at all. We're taking once. Depending on where his king moves. Looks like we're just escaping. Nothing too fancy here. Nothing too fancy. Yes. Can I go that route? Where could he be going? Let's prepare. So now we have a check and a check. Batten down the hatches some more. I believe it does help. Get some things in to perspective. Play it that way. Knight takes d4. I'm mildly concerned, but not that concerned. I just don't want him coming too close. We're going to consider pinning the knight, knocking the knight. Right now we're just seeking an exchange of material to make sure that we have and can cinch our advantage in material. Would help to do an endgame series as well. Classic endgame series. YouTube classic endgame series. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay in the mix here at the here in the dojo. PM Smurfette, good morning. How are you? I can't believe I got that one right away. I love the dance moves, GM Smurfette.
GM Smurfette said, super.
I feel like GM Smurfette should be a streamer. What does anyone think? Still gonna invade to the best of our ability. We don't have access to we just keep it up. Just keep up the pressure, yeah? Interesting. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. This was our first plan of thought. Really? I don't even know what I want to do with you here. Can I go in this direction? Am I getting anything out of this? Well, I did want to trade. That much is true. I did want to trade. That was the thought. Did I waste a thought? It seems like it. Looks like I wasted a thought. Definitely wasted a thought. So we're only up one pawn after all that mess because of my sneaky, ridiculous D5 move. I could have thought of better. Interesting. Can I go this direction? Nothing serious here to see, folks. Nothing serious. I'm allowing some counterplay. I understand it. I am allowing some counterplay. See which direction he goes in. For a moment. Yes. I am trying to get there from here. I'm going to batten down some of these hatches. To the best of our ability, we're battening down some of these hatches. Yes, that was a good move, but I need to do this with check if I can. That's a bummer. Fine. Curiouser and curiouser. Are you threatening me? That's interesting. Let's just go for it. Now a check. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. Oh. Made a mess of this. I really have. So if I take, he takes. He's got that check. Fine. Need you back a little bit more. And back a little bit more. Oh no, it's now a draw. My opponent is avoiding the draw. Or is he? Maybe he isn't. Yeah, he's not avoiding the draw. That's unfortunate. How did I whiz that game away, GM Smurfette? Are you available for lessons?
Darkblade said, I'd never play this endgame like that. I would have taken the A-pawn.
Would have taken the A-pawn? You wouldn't have taken the A-pawn, maybe? Oh, I didn't see the draw offer. I apologize. Yeah, what a horrible game. I wish I had time to go back and see exactly what happened. But we will have time. Ariel Zamora has always been a tough opponent. This coaster over here. Water bottle was perspiring a little bit. Goose Island, Dubai. Goose Island beer.
GM Smokebet said, I'm currently not taking on additional students.
Oh no! I am like one of the world's easiest students. We're still staying with Knight C3, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay. Well, how many students is your max? I'm just curious. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. I like the fact that you're blue, though. Blue is very important here in the United States at the moment. So for those of you, 3? Wow, that's
3.
a pretty good dedicated crew.
Pegasus Sway said, hi coffee now.
My max is 7. I'm currently at 5. But one of them... So Magnus Carlsen played F4 here. Against Hans Niemann, I believe.
Emmanuel Matthew
Or did he play E3?
said, actually today is my birthday.
No way! Happy birthday, Emmanuel Matthew. Happy birthday. That is a pretty well-tuned move, I have to admit.
Emmanuel Matthew, thanks for following. GM Smokebet said, I quit playing years ago. Darkblade said,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I wouldn't have gone for H4. I would be gone RC5 RA5 last game if you want to check afterwards.
Wouldn't have gone for H4. Rook C5 check, A5.
GM Smokebet.
Yeah, that was probably better.
I'm in a different career now.
Bishop A3 might have been a little more circumspect. Let's just keep up the thought. of attacking the center. I think I have a choice. Wow. He was really trying to embarrass me. Bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Let's just pretend like he is not kidding me. Hairy eyes. You here with me. Is that really hairy eyes? With me. Alright, well this gambit has to be accepted. I don't want you, but I want you here with me. I don't know you, but I want you here with me. No, I'm not getting castled, but I am attempting. Okay, maybe I am getting castled. I did not expect to get castled, honestly. I was expecting rook to e8 or knight to f5 and then rook to e8. Let's pretend like I still have a game. I was planning on getting out of this mix the other way. Still threatening mates enough to bother me. Is it a fork? I don't think it's a fork. But I am offering him a pawn. A pawn that can be accepted. Really? That's craziness. He's got me. I admit, he has me here. There's no doubt about it in my mind that he has me here. Let's just activate all of our pieces and pretend like nothing is happening. We're going to try to pretend like nothing is happening. Ishan Barua, 560. How are you? So, Emmanuel, it is your birthday. That is very cool. So he has knight e3. Rook takes e3. I have to look at this. Queen g4. Knight e3, rook e3. No, can't do it, unfortunately. I may have an extra piece, but he has a lot of stuff on me. So he's going to attack me, I'm going to attack him. Takes. It's not the same, is it? And we just have to play good, solid chess. That's all we're going to do. Move in and move out. Good, solid chess. He wants to come in there. Come on down. You're the next contestant. On the checkmate is right. And now for something completely irreverent.
Tired, weak, and maniacal, but still I can't let go. Emotional suicide, some things you never know. I wonder if my hunger's kill the weak, or does it hide? Some things get lost along the way.
Offering him things that he did not think I was going to offer him.
Rain on me, for tomorrow it's too late.
Yeah, you got me there. That much is true.
Somewhere on the other side, I'll die before I give up.
I know he's trying to get the discovered check with some form of attack. Knight g5, f4. Fine.
Mistakes I made remind me of a voice that only lied. But yesterday it's gone.
What in the world?
Joxic said. Lazab.
It just started.
What in the world, ladies and gentlemen?
Count me down or out. When tomorrow's screaming loud, I lie somewhere on the other side. I'll die before I give up. And I'm holding on. It's my undoing. It's getting hard to breathe when the weight of the world just holds me down. I lie somewhere on the other side. I'll die before I give up. Still I'm holding on.
You can recapture fast enough, sir. Oh no. I'm sorry, Ron. Hey, I'm not going to go for anything fancy. I know I need a 2-bishop mate. I need a 2-bishop mate for a Rosen trophy, but did a massive amount of chessable this morning. I was late to the stream only because of that. Suddenly I looked up and I was supposed to be online, so I had to set up the stream. Massive amount of chess. Josic, good to see you, man. I don't know if I got that alert. That was at 10:15, 3 minutes ago.
GM Smokhead said, must be a Rosen viewer just dragging it out, wasting everyone's time.
No, Ron knows that I need a Rosen trophy, so I think he was giving me the opportunity to checkmate with 2 bishops, but I would have to, I believe I have to eliminate all of the material in order to get the Rosen trophy. I am still not at 400 Rosen trophies. I believe that it is approximately 1% of your games you should be earning a Rosen trophy every 1%. 1 out of every 100 games. I don't really think about the pawn diamonds, the pawn boxes, the pawn X's, or anything like that. Those things are absolutely silly. But the other ones, demonstrating skill, are pretty good. Namaste, Bamboo Sticky, Stick Plays.
Hi sir, would you like to join my Team DM Warriors like us or Team DM Warriors please sir?
Well, are you a regular here?
Said, live in Paris and got aboard yesterday, nice to look.
Gothenburg, right? Gothenburg? Gothenburg and Paris. Alright, I'm looking you up, sir. I can't guarantee that I will be a member of this club. Ah, the Key and Chess Coach Club. Why didn't you say so? And you are running events. Very cool. And my number one thing is that you are a regular here. And because Key and Chess Coach is a regular here,
Pegasus
that is a huge plus.
HTTPS like us org broadcast by Bergsfillen 2024 round 6 WYFZSKI9 boards.
What does the DM stand for? Direct Message Warriors? So let's see if I can figure it out. Danish, Raj, and McClendis. W-I-M McClendis. Woodyland. Checking out everybody. Alright.
Toxic said, GM Smokehead, I made a promise to Eric that I will spread our way.
Uh-oh, livechess.org. Are you playing live today, Ron, or are you following live chess today? You have 179 members. I hope you come back for more, and I hope you join our teams as well. DM Warriors. Where was it? Bamboo Sticky Plays. This is a mutual thing, obviously, because you are active. I'm very impressed that you are active. That is the number one thing, that you are active. I've joined so many teams. They have 2 people on it. You can imagine everybody comes through and they want me to join the team, and it's just their local friends in school, perhaps.
Toxic said, when does the Olympiad starting?
Soon. I think it starts, it's not the 11th. 9/11, of course, is a date that I can't get out of my head. Please join the dojo if you've not already joined the dojo. I only send one notification per day, except for Saturdays when I send a message for both teams. Oh, actually, I take that back. On Saturdays and Mondays. On Mondays, I let everybody who joined the Rapid team over the weekend that we are continuing daily training.
Pegasus Sway said, follow board 2 and 3 from my chess club Lindbergh and Armandanes https Lycus org Peta Master.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Thomas Ernst. Dennis Armand. Excellent. I really can't wait to get to your club. I should book something. I should just book it. By the way, in general, I have to comment for everyone here. You will never ever find any time to play chess. It's just not going to be done. There is no time to be found. What you have to do is make the time. Create the time. Write the time into your calendar on a specific day of the week, specific days of the week, at a certain time every single day. With the act of writing it down makes it permanent, and it gives you the option to actually follow through on your promise to yourself that you're going to
Dragon
create that time to become good.
Joxic 2024-09-11-15-00 Think Central European Time.
Dragon Burst, good morning. Good afternoon, I should say.
Joxic.
Well, it's 10:24 a.m. for me. So it starts at 3 o'clock today?
Dragon
Wow.
Burst said.
Oh no, it does start on the 11th.
Good morning for you, John.
Dragon Burst, good morning. Thank you for looking that up. 9/11 stuck in my head for a different reason, obviously. So therefore I refuse to believe that that was the day when I was asked, what day does it start? I just like, nah, it can't be it. Can't be 9/11, right? I almost feel like, you know how you have that moment of silence for something that happened? Obviously this doesn't apply to Europe to a great extent. But in general, in the United States, it should just be a national holiday where everyone, you know, takes a day off and chills. But then again, idle hands are the devil's workshop, so therefore, it's not that easy to say. I like this song a little bit better, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to clip that one again, by the way. The one that you just saw. Or the one that I just attempted to do for a clip, YouTube clip. And that is basically that I'm happy DM Warriors is an active club. An active club means that they're doing something to improve their chess. And thank you for the follow.
Joxic said, there should be a National Chess Day and there is a tournament in every country.
There is a National Chess Day. Dragon Burst, what was National Chess Day? It was, there is always a festival in Budapest on National Chess Day. And I think FIDE tried to arrange that Guinness Book of World Records try on the most players playing chess simultaneously that could be tracked and documented, basically. Although I think it was the
Dragon Burst said. Google said October 8th, not sure though. Dragon Burst.
No, it's already
said,
happened.
Hold up October 9th.
There's another one October 9th, National Chess Day. Interesting. There should be one during the school year. Alright, I'm going to look. You're right. It says National Chess Day is October 12th in the United States. All right, how about International Chess Day? July 20th.
Dragon Burst said, multiple links say different days, so not completely sure. Joxic said, wow, didn't he know that? GM Smokhead said, is Kurt a viewer?
No, I don't know Kurt personally, unfortunately. I do know a Kurt Schneider, so therefore I was very happy to put Hugo Schneider in here, just because the Kurt that I know is just a very funny fellow, and I thought I should put this guy, this Grandmaster's birthday up here for the occasion. Our National Master. Wait, let me just take a quick peek. This is not him, is it? No, it's not him. This is not the Kurt Schneider that I knew. This fellow happens to be a director, songwriter, producer, and he is a National Master. So what has he done of note? He has a very popular YouTube channel, 34 million, the 9th most viewed Michael Jackson medley. Miley Cyrus medal. Oh, I see. He's got a lot of covers, right? Oh, that's right. I used
Dragon
to use
Burst
his covers.
Said, GM Smokhead in your name is really funny. Watched Smurfs a lot.
The Smurfs were awesome. I definitely do like Kurt Schneider's channel, and it is very cool that he is a chess puzzle. A chess master. I'm reading about the chess and puzzles.
GM Smokhead said, thanks.
Don't stop believing.
Dragon Burst said, John watched your YouTube video on memorable OTB games and were very interesting. What is the highest rated opponent you beat?
Oh, wow. I mean, if you count Grandmasters and Blitz, I mean, if you count Blitz and whatnot, like over the board, the highest rapid win is probably about 2,500. But you're right. I'm going to have to go and look. Thank you, Dragon Burst. He's referring to my memorable games. Those were just creative endeavors that were very important to me.
Yeah, the new version isn't interesting to watch. It just isn't funny.
They have a new version of the Smurfs? That's crazy. So the really great thing about Kurt Hugo Schneider's music is that if you are a very small Twitch streamer, you can use his music on your YouTube channel.
I'm not a GM. My peak USCF was around 2,300 when I did play.
Oh no? Well, that's good. That makes for a good training partner then. I wouldn't consider it
Dragon Burst
lessons at that stage then.
GM Smokhead, that's crazy good.
But that is very cool. GM Smurfette. Did you play in the? Did you ever have a chance to play in the old Manhattan Chess Club or the old Manhattan or the current necessarily Marshall Chess Clubs when you come to New York? What is taking so long here? I feel like. Uh-oh! Don't tell me I'm getting a forfeit. What is going on here? Something seems wrong with this picture. Reload. Oh! My opponent hasn't moved. What luck. They're hard. Where are you, sir? The awkwardness of Swiss systems is the fact that you must play every game to maintain the integrity of the Swiss system. It helps the tie breaks for everyone to play all of their games and ensure the better tie breaks.
Wow, that is a difference for once.
I know, right? Normally
GM
I'm the one with 2 minutes on my clock.
Said, I didn't have a lot of money when I played, so I became an engineer instead.
Well,
GM
that's very, very cool.
Said, not much travel.
Are you in California, GM Smurfette? When I think of a lifestyle with less money, I think of California and having the best possible life.
Joxic said, John, do you have any advice on how to balance school and chess?
Like I said, Joxic, basically you really do have to keep a desk calendar schedule. I don't have my desk calendar available so easily. Let me just clear my my current desk calendar. I have a few books on it that I've been using for lessons for the last couple of days. But in general, I know you already have a school calendar. This is a good example of one of those desk calendars that you can try to keep.
GM Smofet said,
and you block out your time.
I travel between New York OMD.
You block out your time appropriately. So did we ever play together in the old World Opens? Or did you ever have a chance to play in the New York Open? I'm just trying to picture what era you were in.
Now for my job.
You should definitely be playing September 17th in the New York City Masters event.
Said, I'm from Cleveland.
Well, Cleveland is a great chess community, though.
Okay, thanks.
You had Yermolinsky, right? And company? I guess I need not be present to win this game.
Dragon Burst said, anyone in chat or John, is it good to set a goal for yourself like become 2000 rapid in 30 days or else I have to do this?
I don't believe in those types of goals actually at all.
Said, I've beaten Yermolinsky.
That's good. I have not beaten Yermolinsky. He is too good. I have to look to see if... I've not played any classical chess with him, but I'd have to look to see if I have any recollections of... Because there was a point where I would literally enter all of my blitz and rapid games into ChessBase.
I studied under IM Calvin Blocker and GM Anatoly Lean.
Oh, Anatoly Lane, I miss him so much. I tell you what, this is not a move. This is not chess. This is not a chess move. You can probably give me some more phrases and then I can remember how he said it. But he had a lot of them. Yes? And after this you play?
Dragon Burst said, GM Smofet when your road to GM beginning. Joxic said, GM Smofet your next target is John. GM Smofet said,
oh no,
Anatoly inspired me to quit chess.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anatoly was a little bit
GM
on the better side, it is true.
Said, Dragon Burst 99 never LOL. Dragon Burst said, who is Anatoly?
Let's look up Anatoly Lane very quickly. I'll give you his Wikipedia. He was a great player. His birthday is March 28th. I want to make sure that I have him because he long passed. He told me a story of Bobby Fischer keeping his... He had so many great Bobby Fischer stories. On average, Grandmaster Anatoly Lane was built like a real Mr. Universe. I believe he did quite a bit of weightlifting. And I'm not sure if he was a competitive weightlifter. Let's just check it out. I need to look it up before. Basically, he was an international master before most of us were born, and he was a grandmaster before most of us were born. Ashley versus Lane. That is a good game. I remember that one from the New York Open of 1989. But by the way, Maurice Ashley in 1989 was not the Maurice Ashley that you know today.
Said. Anatoly was a close friend. He told me I could become a GM if I sacrificed my life and moved to Europe. He asked me why I would do such a thing because I was engaged and was about to graduate college.
Right? Grandmaster Joel Benjamin did a tribute to Anatoly Lane in the form of a video. That is quite lovely. I think I'm going to have to look that one up. I hope it's in the references. Archived from the original on air. Great. Awesome. We found it.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
The full article with tributes. I'm gonna Control C. I hope this is a good link. Check it out. Oh no, they want you to sign up?
Dragon Burst.
That's too
Sad.
bad.
To be honest, GM Smothet, your username sound like you quite young, but based on the context that doesn't sound like that. To be honest, even when old you can improve. GM Smothet said. Anatoly showed me a game where he beat Petrosyan that's not in the databases from the old yellowed scores sheet in his kitchen.
Oh wow.
Joxic said. The only problem of chess is that if you want to go pro you have to sacrifice everything, and you would have to be very good to earn solid money.
I am a chess professional though, Joseph. I think you can actually do something that you enjoy. And
GM
certainly you can get by with it, right?
Said. Dragon Burst 99. I don't want to pursue chess. I made a conscious decision to do other things.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you have something fulfilling going
Dragon
on.
Burst said. GM Smothet, good on you. Any advice for any young folks?
Well, before Jim Smurfette answers, I would definitely tell you that if you are going to do anything, it should be something that you enjoy.
Said. Yeah, but you stream and that earns you money.
No, the stream doesn't earn me any money.
Said.
I would appreciate the support.
To grind regularly you need financial backing, I mean beyond NM to FM range.
I stream because I enjoy chess. I don't stream for the money. This makes me hardly anything. I think if I'm lucky, this will pay half of my internet bill for the month. Basically, this does not pay the full amount that I pay for having internet in my house. And having to pay taxes on that money is even worse, because they don't take out any taxes on the money, so therefore I'm paying taxes. I'm paying 25 to 40% of the money that I'm not quite earning as it is. So
Dragon Burst said, we need viewers for John. He is really dedicated to his streams.
Namaste, Dragon Burst. I appreciate that.
Joxic said,
although this week I've been pretty
how
late.
do you pay for everything? GM Smothet.
I give lessons. I'm a trainer.
Dragon Burst 99. Do what you want and follow your dreams while you still have time left in your life to dream.
That's very good advice. Basically, if you enjoy chess, and that's the number one key thing, if you enjoy chess, then you should be doing it because you enjoy it. You should not do something that you don't enjoy for too long. Even as far as jobs go, you could be miserable your whole life. if you don't enjoy your job. But then again, some people have jobs that allow them to do the things that they love. So, for example, professional pool players. I know one professional pool player who works for the Department of Sanitation, right? So because he works for the Department of Sanitation, I would almost honestly say that I don't expect him to enjoy his job as a trash collector.
I love chess but really need to upgrade my speed rating. Feel like I am a slow thinker.
Well, Dragon Burst, I believe that the number one thing you really need to concentrate on doing is internalizing the process of finding a good move. Just internalize the process of finding a good move. Wow, even Ron Hay wasn't able to take care of Ariel Zamora. This is a good day for Ariel. But yeah, you can intrinsically write down. You remember the old days? Remember the Harry Potter scene where the kids are writing, "I promise to do good," or something like that? And it comes through on the back of their hands. But when I was young, you had to write things over and over again, and I need to do that again probably for myself. I recommend it for students. The opening principles, don't move the same piece twice. Play your pieces, play your queen and rook carefully, things like that. Oh, this is a knight c3 day. I almost forgot that I was playing knight c3 today.
Joxic said, I asked that because I was planning to go pro and started grinding, but I stopped because I thought I wouldn't earn any money, but GM Smokette might change my mind.
In which direction did GM Smurfette change your mind?
Said, maybe I should also play more games. What is a good amount per day?
No, I disagree about playing more games. I do believe you should play a purposeful number of games. I.e., it would be best if you played, like, for example, I believe 9 is the right number. Anywhere between 6 and 9. And you have to have 3 or 4 games worth analyzing that you can spend time on, working on your weaknesses, if you can understand that. So you're going to basically work on your weaknesses.
Pegasus Sway said, I got an email saying they are trying to revive the Internet Chess Club, but I don't think the new graphics were very good. I really prefer Lycus, or Git feels much better. Lycus is so easy to use and I really like how nice and fast the site is. Moreover, it is completely free and has tons of great features like analysis tools and tournaments. I really understand why so many people like Lycus more today. Joxic said,
it's true.
He told me that I should follow my dreams. GM Smoke
Okay.
Said, I played
That's
10
right.
and studied 90 of the time.
That's about right. Playing 10% and studying 90% is about right. I definitely recommend that formula, although I think the true ratio is 25% to 30%.
Joxic she.
If you didn't notice that Smurfette might have a pronoun of a she.
Said, Joxic, can I be bold and ask your rating? This curious for my own. Joxic said,
Smurfette refers to a female Smurf, basically. I've paid attention to my game for a little bit. My opponent is a worthy adversary, and I don't want to take him lightly. Yeah, GM Smurfette.
Joxic said, I'm 1613. Dragon Burst said, GM Smokette, you could make big money at the moment as a female. Feels like you were really strong female at your prime.
No, it's true that women in general in chess have an advantage. They have a very specific and intrinsic advantage. Alright, we're just gonna go. We're gonna play this as naturally as we can.
Said. Dragon Burst 99. I'm still in my prime range and have a successful career in something else.
I'm trying to tempt my opponent to giving me their dark squared bishop, by the way.
Dragon Burst. Said. GM Smothet. Oh, I love that, thinking you really enjoy your career, and what do you like about it?
Interesting. Is he threatening to win a pawn? Is it something that I have to concern myself with? I believe I have to take at least once, but maybe not. Yeah, we'll go for it. Going for a very, very, very different advantage in a different part of the board. I don't know that I'm going to get it. It's trying to stop me from getting the advantage that I wanted.
Said. At my chess club there is 3 girls and they won the European Championship, and I could even win a medal even though I can beat them easily.
You could not win a medal even though you can beat them easily, yes.
GM Smothet. Said. Dragon Burst 99. Wide variety of troubleshooting, making million-dollar decisions daily, managing engineers and scientists, flexible hours, pay everything.
I am curious.
Pegasus Sway. Said. GM Smothet. Not just training and playing chess all the time, I think you should also think about what gives you positive energy. Be with friends, party, travel, whatever makes you happy, then the results on the chessboard come with new energy. Dragon
That's
Burst.
right, it helps.
Said. GM Smothet. Damn, go get that bag. Joxic. Said. Sorry, my bad, I'm not English.
And now for something completely irreverent. Takes. Now, do I really want to take? I don't know. But I do want to play for F5. That much I do want to do. I just love playing creatively. I love the fact that I can enjoy chess. I get to do what I'm doing for a living. That is huge for the most part. So E5. If I take on C6, then I play E5. Bishop takes E5, bishop takes C6. What do I wish to do here?
GM
Get off this diagonal.
Said.
Get off this
Master
diagonal.
Chess Dojo. That's amazing. You have such a love for what you do.
I think it's key. It is absolutely key to love what you do. So now, what is happening here? I don't know. It is true that I am very passionate about chess. And I do feel like it has rewarded me over the years.
John, do you think I should focus more on school and go to college, or I should grind chess and go pro?
It's a very good question. I don't know that I know the answer to that one. To be honest, this is a very personal question. All right.
Dragon Burst said, John and other people, what team you are rooting for in the Olympiad and which teams will do better than expected?
Well, I believe that India will finish first. Maybe not, though. USA, India, and now for something completely different. Now for something completely indifferent. I didn't expect him to move to that square.
Joxic.
That was not a square.
I want to go pro, but I'm scared that I wouldn't earn any money.
If money is a concern, then you have a different problem. Does that make sense? If money is a concern, then this is a different problem. Because there's no way that you can ever truly expect. All right, we're going for a very different kind of an advantage now, it looks like. Let's do it.
Dragon Burst said,
I need all of my pieces in the game.
Chess is not always really about choosing between chess and school. Our university has multiple high-rated players which are in 2400 range, and some Dutch grandmaster that once came Combine University with playing chess while being from the range of 2500 till 2555.
Are the last of the lucky ones.
GM Smopet said, did you see Hans really give it to Chesscom in the interview with Levy? I don't think I can disagree with what he said, even though I disagree with his chess ethics. I rarely watch these things, but a friend told me I'd enjoy the video, and he was right.
Yeah. It was very tough to watch. Of the lucky ones, are the last of the lucky ones, of the lucky ones, of the lucky ones. So now,
Dragon Burst said, Hans and Kramnik being together was not on my bingo card in the beginning of this year.
Not on your bingo card, indeed. I did overlook one particular move that bothers the daylights out of me, I have to admit. Now, Queen A6 would have been a bother, I have to admit. Queen A6 would have been a bother. Oh, I would have taken his queen. Yeah, no, Queen A6, Bishop D3. Tough call.
Joxic said, but I live in a small town where nobody plays chess except old man, so I felt kinda weird being an only kid in town that plays chess. GM Smothet said, they were both ostracized in the chess community, so they have something in common now.
Very lucky again. I was so lucky. Knight
Dragon
C3
Burst
and F4, as played by
said,
Magnus Carlsen.
Joxic do not care about that. Really wished I started playing chess when I was 12 and interested in that. Instead only started playing at 17 because when I was younger it was hard to get to chess clubs close by and was scared for the amount of time it would take each weekend.
Wow. A truly great one Knight C3 day. Knight C3. I did a class on Knight C3 for students yesterday, not recommending Knight C3 on the first move,
Dragon
but just
Burst
talking about the variety and the possibilities
John Massive
of reaching
W,
certain
congrats.
openings from transpositions. Thank you.
Joxic
It did pay to do my
said,
hour and a half of Chessable
GG.
this morning.
GM Smothet said, Dunst for life LOL.
So, the awkwardness is that Kramnik still has a lot to give in the chess community. And Hans still has a lot to achieve in the chess community. So they have a kindred spirit form that they were, as just pointed out, that they were both ostracized and they were both ridiculed for being on opposite ends of their respective spectrums, right? It's basically Kramnik is accusing everyone of cheating, and his student, who has been accused by everyone of cheating. Yada, yada, yada. Isn't that profound?
Dragon Burst said, Bro, Hans beat Magnus, that would be enough for me.
No, Hans beat Magnus at least 5 games in a row toward the end of the match. I believe the score was 16.5, 10.5. Oh, so it was Hans beat him 4-1 in the last part of the match, and there were 2 funky games. There was one mouse slip by Magnus Carlsen where he just resigned and he didn't continue playing on.
Dragon Burst said, yeah, sorry, was meaning the classical games 2 years ago. Dragon Burst
Yeah.
said, game.
It has been almost 2 years, right, since that whole epic randomness happened, and let's see. So I have fined chess.com $100 and something because I no longer have a member.
Said, I heard about Hans cheating OTV a year or two prior to his game with Magnus. He was definitely being observed. Joxic said, I thought Hans was going to give a little bit of a fight.
He did give a great fight. He was down 9 games, and he finished only down 5. And today they're playing again, so it's all good. Today they will be playing again. Let's bring this up, see what's going on. Absolutely hysterical. One of my favorite hysterical streamers. You will know who I'm talking about when you see them.
Dragon
I haven't
Burst
decided if I'm going to raid them
said,
though.
They will play in 1 hour, I think.
Aw, I just want to raid Cress's best every week. Crescentine. Crescentine is such a sweetheart. She gives you such a good feel-good attitude. Our paths crossed in Paris 2023. But aside from that, we are going to stick to a chess streamer. Albeit, we're going to stick to a... See if this command works. Did it work? No, that didn't work. Thank you everyone for being here. If you've not seen or understood the power of Chess Informant, please check out the links there. Chess Informant 160 is the current one out. I will be doing more and more instructional streams. I'm going to just squeeze them in when I can, absolutely, as often as I can. If you've not yet joined the dojo, this is your chance to get the notifications of future streams and events. Daily tournaments that are not always streamed. Wednesday mornings are definitely out on average, but please check out the YouTube channel.
Said,
reach me on my socials.
I have a Blitz tournament at the end of the month. How do you think I should prepare for it?
Calculation skills, exercises,
said,
calculation
Thank
skills.
you for
tactics.
the stream today. See you soon again.
Endgame, just read an endgame book. Open it up. That's all you have to do. Thank you, everybody. I will be back again tomorrow morning for certain. I am going to move these 1 hour earlier. Is 1 hour earlier, 2 hours earlier, or 3 hours earlier got any nods? Because I need to squeeze some lessons in at this time. Because I'm starting so late. I might need to move these just a bit earlier on the weekend. And that way it doesn't interfere in other people's events either. So please let me know. I will be posting that in the Discord. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Have a great day.
Dragon Bird.